I think seeking a little bit of discomfort makes the best version of yourself.
It started when I was really young. I think I was like 5 or 6, and my dad watched a lot of ice hockey before when he was younger. So, yeah, we went to a camp for kids, and yeah, I just basically loved it. Like, you know, I played ice hockey, I played soccer, and I can't remember I rested much. It was going to school, going to training for soccer, and then going to training for ice hockey. So I was pretty much, yeah, all over the place. I think I was 13 around that age, and I was practically going from school to playing soccer. The practice was 1 hour and 30 minutes soccer, a hard practice, and then we ended up going in the car, driving for 30 minutes to the ice hall, or yeah, where you go. I was completely exhausted and went in the car, and I couldn't stop, my legs couldn't stop shaking. At that moment, we were like, okay, I think we'll come to a level where it's like, you need to choose one, because it was actually destroying my body. Eventually we'll end up choosing soccer, which I'm really happy for, but it was a tough choice at the moment. I loved playing ice hockey, and it was a big, it's always going to be a big thing that goes with me in my life. My parents were really helping me through it, but they were always saying, you choose, this is only your choice, what you want to do, what you want to like the most and what's going on. So I took the choice alone, and in the end it was soccer where I felt more comfortable and that I could make myself a good career. I was in school actually, and yeah, I was looking at my phone because we were in class, I think, and it was vibrating in my pocket. And, oh, what's going on? So then I went out for the break, and then I checked it, and I got a lot of messages from my friends and everything that I was called up for the national team. Yeah, I remember I was so stoked about it. It was a big moment for me. I loved representing Norway. The life changed a lot after that, because I got called up as a striker, and I scored 2 goals in the debut game against Sweden. So that was like the first time I felt like, okay, now I'm actually getting somewhere with the soccer. I got a lot of people taking contacts with my dad and myself that they wanted to get me on trials and stuff. So I ended up going to England, to Arsenal on a trial actually. So I think that was like starting my career going off, yeah. It helped me learning the way how soccer is working, and ending up going there, getting a lot of references, made me work even harder, and yeah, I had a good time there, and it was quite fun, yeah.
Hey, don't die out 1 second in it, yeah? Everybody, energy. Demand change. Yeah, let's go, eh? Get the energy, get the attitude, motivation here, eh? Come on. We hit them.
Did you know Birk used to be an attacker?
Yes, I did know, and for sure this can help him, because he can think when he was like an attacker, and he can see the movements, he can understand more what the attackers can do against him, and he can anticipate the movements. We always talking about, we always trying to improve, and he's a good guy. He likes to talk, not just how he can improve, but help me a lot, because we can talk every moment, our best position, how we can defend it well. And we are doing a good job, and I like to play with him because like, he has quality in his feet. We are building a good relationship inside the field.
Fletcher, Hirani, Risa, right in the middle of it.
Just gets a good positioning. That's a wonderful entry pass from Risa, and he's just able to drop the shoulder.
Deflected out for a corner. Equally good bit of defending from Risa, because he just followed him all the way. It's a final touch, and then
you end up missing out on big events with your best friends that you have for life. Having the first experience going out and doing stuff, going for a drink, whatever, with your friends when you're 18. I didn't do that. It's like, when I look back at it, it was sad at the moment, and you had to work through it, but I grew on it as an experience, and I would have sacrificed it again. And my friends didn't care. I had really good friends who always, if there was something, they would FaceTime me or something that I didn't miss out on it, so it made everything much easier as well.
espresso guy?
Yeah, I'm more Americano.
When did you start getting into coffee?
Early. I drank a lot of coffee when I would say when I was around 16, 17, I think I started into coffee. Yeah, so, but it's quite common in Norway. Everyone almost drinks a lot of coffee. I think my dad saw what it could be, and he supported me 100% doing it, and he helped me. My mom also supported me, but I think it was tough for her though. The son moving out when he was 16 and yeah, to another country, but we made the best out of it, and yeah, I'm really happy how everything turned out with it. I think because he was driving me a lot like to practices and stuff like that, he would be really disappointed if he used his time driving me and I wouldn't show up for training. So we had some conversations where I was like, yeah, sitting in the car not feeling so good, because it was like you went to training and didn't put 100% effort into it when I was younger, and that was like taking both my time because I didn't get better on it and his time because it wasn't worth it. So I think when he told me that was a big change for me to actually understand, yeah, we need to go and train hard because that's how you develop. So I talk to him after every game, and he will be telling me what I did good, and if I missed something, he will be telling me what I didn't do good. So, but it's something that we have together, and I hope we can have it together for many, many years to come as well. You have to remember when you're coming up that young and training with like the first team, I think you put everything into it. You feel like if you're failing, your career is gonna be gone sometimes, because you feel like that's the moment, that's the thing. So I don't know, I have always liked having that pressure on me that I need to feel something. When I don't feel something, I think it's time to put the shoes on the shelf, because it's important to feel something as a player. I think even if it's happy, sad or whatever, you have to have the emotions in it, for me especially. But I learned like this way of soccer, like the tactics, how you should run, how the team should stay and stuff like that. Very good in Germany from a young age. So I would say the mentality and yeah, be almost like a leader in the group. I think my life was made to be something with football, and of course I have worked very hard for it, and I have taken sacrifices, like I've said, but in the end I feel like becoming a soccer player was meant for me to be, I think, in something bigger. So it's like when something happens, I actually think it's for a reason. So it doesn't take away the hard work, all the stuff, you know. It's like, it's a balance, and I think you get what you deserve. It's tough because you put a lot of effort into everything, and of course you, as a footballer, you will have ups and downs. It's how it is, and the older you get, the more you understand it, and you just need to dig your way out of it. But I remember when I came back one summer from pre-season or off-season in Germany, I was supposed to be with the first team, and they put me down to the under-21s, and I was prepared to go with the first team for everything, and they said, no, we bought a new guy and you're with the under-21. I remember that hit me quite hard. In the end, I just had to, okay, I'll show them that they're doing it wrong. So what I always learned is, like, you can be angry for a day, but no one's gonna turn it around for you. So, okay, you can be angry, but be angry for a day and then you go again. Because if you would have a bad day in training or you have a bad game, it sticks by you still, but you have to get home and get over it. Because if I'm angry or upset, I'm gonna destroy my daughter's day, because when I come home, it's totally different. So to get like the mental aspect of it and being like a good father when you come home, you have to learn how to deal with that. And also when you play the games, you feel like you play for someone, you know. It's really nice. Yeah.
You come here, you were at Molde, winning stuff, doing all that. Why New York?
Why not New York? Of course the city is
it is what it is. It's the best city in the world. But when it first started off, I got a really good feeling. I talked with David Lee, how everything was, how they had seen me, how they saw me. Everything just seemed to fit good for me, and I love it here. It's like, it feels like home for me. It's with everything, with my teammates, with the, like I said, the organization, the city, the everything. I got a newborn daughter in New York. She's born in New York. So either way, New York is always going to stick with me. It's for me, it's a dream to be here and play for this club and in the city. I'm very hungry to give back to the fans and to the club, that we can get a trophy again, because I've seen how the club was when you guys won it, and I want to achieve something big, and that's always my goal. I'm not going to be scared saying it, but we should have a winning culture, and we have so much talent in the group that we should be looking. You never know if can happen this year, it can happen in 5 years, but I want to stick around and be a part of a winning team. I don't know, it just triggers something in me. It has done my whole life to be somewhere where it's not an easy option. I have always fought a lot in my life to get where I am, and I love it. And I think seeking a little bit of discomfort makes the best version of yourself.